Morning, everybody. I want to say hello to everybody watching on Bassmaster.com. I hope you've been tuned in since 8:30 when we went live for the very first time for this Carhartt Bassmaster College Series. An awesome thing we are doing here. If you haven't and you're just joining us now, we are at the Carhartt Bassmaster College Series Classic Bracket. This is the final tournament of this 2018 College Series, and it's really what's up for grabs is the biggest prize probably within the College Series outside of that national championship, because it is a berth into the biggest bass fishing tournament of them all, the Bassmaster Classic. To give you an idea where we are, we have our final 8 individual anglers from the season. We took the top 4 teams from the national championship, we individualized them and seeded them, and they are in a bracket style format where they are going head to head against one other angler through the course of 3 days, where after tomorrow, which is day 3, we will have it down to that one angler left standing who earns that ticket to the Bassmaster Classic. What we have right now is our halftime weigh-in. So they have been out on the water for 3 hours. We shut the fishing down at 9:30, so it's 6:20 to 9:30, a little over 3 hours. They come in and we're going to give them the score. They don't know what the score is because they can't look at Bass Track or anything while they're out on the water, so we're going to tell them where they stand against their other competitor, and then they're going to go back out at 10:30 and fish until 1:30, where we will whittle this field down to the top 2 anglers. We started out with 8 yesterday, and now we are getting ready to see where these top 4 anglers stand. To tell you where we are in Milford Lake, Kansas, Geary County, Kansas, and we're at the beautiful Acorns Resort right here, just an awesome spot on this lake. So we are getting ready to start. We're going to bring them up, the matchups, each matchup, and tell them where they stand. And the first matchup we're going to bring is the 2 seed versus the 5 seed. And we're going to bring up the 2 seed. He is from Bethel University, Cody Huff. Come on up, a reigning national champion, took home that trophy just a couple of weeks ago at 10 Killer Lake down in Tahlequah, Oklahoma. All right, Cody, I have you right now with 4 pounds and 2 ounces. Give me an idea of what's going out there on the lake right now.
This morning was quite a bit different. I'm just not getting the number of bites I was getting yesterday. I'm just going to go out there next period and fish all new water and see what happens.
Yeah, the sun poked out a little bit yesterday. It wasn't quite as windy. That's just my observations right now. Do you think that's what's affecting the bite, or what do you think's going on?
I do, and I think the pressure's affecting a little bit. If the sun will pop out here in a little bit and it'll calm down a little bit where I can fish the areas I was fishing yesterday, I'll probably go back and check them out, but we're just going to see what the weather does.
All right, well, let's bring up your not partner, but the angler you're competing against. He is the number 5 seed from West Virginia. Let's bring up Mr. Nolan Wright. All right, Nolan. Been a good morning. 7 pounds, 7 ounces. Is that 5 fish, or how many keepers do you have in the boat so far?
That's 4 fish. And yeah, today I'm a lot happier with the conditions. It's more like our practice, and the fish are doing what I wanted them to do yesterday.
Well, so that's the question then. So you're actually pleased with the conditions, and right now it looks like it's going to hold up for maybe another 3 hours. So that's probably got you feeling pretty good going into this second half.
Yeah, I'm excited. Yesterday I caught all my fish on one little tiny spot, and I ran all this other water that was good in practice and never got a bite. Today I only caught 1 on that first spot, but I was able to run other stuff that I fished yesterday and never got bit, but now they're there and they're biting.
I'm going to go back over here to Cody. So you never trailed yesterday. You had, I think, you ended up with 9.9. So I know there's some more weight in your area, but you are a little behind right now, and you have a little ground to make up.
The way I'm fishing, I'm fishing shallow. I'm fishing around a lot of big ones. They're just spread out. I'm going to cover a lot of water. If I get a couple bites, I think they'll be the quality I need.
All right, guys. Well, I'm going to have you step right here next to each other, and we're going to reveal the other matchup, and we'll see where they stand. But this is going to be very tight. Okay, the next angler we're going to bring up is your national champion, the other part of that pair, Garrett Enders, the number 1 seed coming in to this bracket tournament. All right, Garrett. I was actually in the boat with you yesterday, so it seems like it's been a little bit tougher on you today. Right now, you have 2 fish for 3 pounds, 10 ounces, but, we still have 3 more hours to go. What's going through your head right now?
Yeah, the conditions have definitely changed. I don't really know. The wind's kind of hurting me, I think, but, we're going to keep plugging away.
It does seem like the wind is trying to die down a little bit, just from being outside for the little bit we have been.
Yeah. Hopefully it dies down and the sun pops out just a little bit. I think that might help my bite get a little bit better, but I have no idea.
Now, coming into today, you had the second biggest bag, and against your competitor who had the biggest bag, Nick Ratliff. We'll bring him up in a second. So you knew this was going to be a definitely tight match if you guys both caught what you caught yesterday.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not gonna try to play the numbers game. I'm gonna try to stick around and try to catch a couple big ones. So.
That's a good strategy. That's all you can do is catch what bites. All right, let's bring him up, see what he has. He is the number 3 seed, had the biggest bag yesterday, Nick Ratliff from Campbellsville University. All right, Nick, and you are off to a good start. So Garrett has 3 pounds, 10 ounces. You have a 4-pound lead right now over him with 7-10. So it seems like, and right now, that is the biggest bag so far this morning. So it seems like everything's going right for you again today.
I wish that was the case. This wind, it's made it really, really tough on me. The way I'm fishing, it's almost impossible to fish how I want to. But it's happening slowly. I kind of, I'm confident about it. I'm around the right ones. When I'm getting bit, most of them are 2-pound quality, 2 to 3 pounds. So, I'm just going to go back out there and keep my head down. It's tough. But.
Now, your competitor, he caught a good bag yesterday, so what's going through your head? While you have a 4-pound lead, I know you're probably thinking he could easily make that 4-pound lead up very quickly.
Yeah, we both caught good ones late yesterday and told up several times after the halftime. So, it's going to take everything that I have to probably stay ahead. So, it's going to be nerve-wracking. I'm nervous about it.
Garrett, now you know the score. What's going through your head?
I'm pretty nervous. It's still anyone's ball game. So, just gonna go out there and fish.
All right, guys, step right over there. That is your matchup. We have Garrett Enders, 3 pounds, 10 ounces versus Nick Ratliff, 7-10. And over on our other side of the bracket, Cody Huff with 4-2. Trailing West Virginia's Nolan Miner with 7-7. That is where they stand at this halftime. We're going to send them back out at 10:20 where they will make their first cast at 10:30. Stay tuned to Bassmaster Live. We're going to be bringing you the whole second round live to Bassmaster.com. That is where these anglers stand, and I am excited to see what happens in this second half, and we will bring them back in at 1:30 and cut this down to the final 2 teams that will be battling out tomorrow for that Bassmaster Classic berth. Thank you guys. Stay tuned, and we will see what happens in this second half.